So, I ordered from Plotter only because I couldn't get it locally. And I couldn't order from a small business in New York for this because I was looking for certain things. Since it says on their website it takes 3 to 5 days to ship, I didn't look at their website for a good, well, literally a week. I ordered on a Tuesday. I checked today, which is Monday, because it's my first real day off. And they said they would email when it shipped. Well, I check it, and as you'll see over there, it was delivered on Friday. So it's been sitting in my mailbox, which is far away from the house, which is not locked. I know, for stationery, this is small beans to some, but this is quite a bit of money for me. And it's a bit crushed. So let's just see if it survived. And you can't pull that because there's tape on it. This will at least score the tape. In an envelope. Just piece of paper under it. Just gonna check it. Packing slip. And as you know with the Japanese, they love overdoing it. US sellers can't do this because just getting this stuff printed is expensive. So, but I will cherish this paper. Now, I know I can print / make anything that this little guy needs, because this is the Brindle 5-ring leather binder in Brindle Blue. Yeah, I got a lot of insert stuff too. Very light. And don't remember to eat the forbidden candy. Directions. Some 6 punched paper stuff. This is the Mini5, just to let you know. Again, their logo all over. Ooh. It is a pretty blue. Oh, and it's silver, which is why they did have one that was $1 cheaper. But it was chrome colored, brass colored. And this is chromed so that the brass doesn't show. I will not say, I thought it would be smaller. Because we know I have some minis, and it is smaller than that. But this is the Mini5 effects. I have 2 of them because I have a problem. Let's see. Ruler pad. Fastener case, which is just, that slips over those. And since I got the 5mm, the 2mm, plain, because I never know how much I'm going to go through. because I do. I love paper. Oh, those are just in there, like so. And I may have to, oh, I do have a hole puncher. I'll show you that. I mean, I have the one for the Filofax Mini somewhere. It'll lose me right now, but it's not good at punching. This is actually set up where it's set up for the 6, which goes in my normal Filofax. But if you set it up just right, if you line it up, it'll punch for the 5 ring. Just not as tiny, but if you stare at that long enough, they do line up. But look how tiny the holes are. Makes me want to get a new hole punch. Looks like a 1/4 inch. Yeah, 1/4 inch holes. No, 1/8 inch holes. Yeah, I think I'm going to get an 1/8 inch hole punch. Let's see. Let's pull some of this over to the side. Now that is smooth. So I didn't get the pen holder because my pens, you know, they're chunky, they're wily, they wouldn't fit in any pen holder. So I do have a pen loop that I can glue to something. Where they are, I'm not sure. My stationery stuff's back there somewhere. But I do know when I didn't get the loop either, I might get their loop their holder is a bit thicker, and I really like the way I set this one up. And I still have plenty of this elastic. So I might do that for this. So this I made, originally I made this before I got the Zequins book. But as you can see, let's see, oh wait. Now this is a moleskin, yeah. And I do have a lot of these too. Every time I find them, I buy them. So it is a little wider. But the plotter is a little taller. Isn't that cute? You could hole punch and put them in there. Zequins, it's a lovely book as well. Oh, and it is fountain pen friendly. So anyways, I originally made this because I was going to make this a chunky. This I made based on what I know. But I didn't make it firm because I didn't know what I was doing. So it's a little too flimsy. This is a little too big. This is a little too diesel. But it is still cute. So I'll find a reason somewhere. But go back to plotter. I've heard these are, oh, they are sharp. So I'm going to file those down. I do have a Dremel. But I think I have a normal file. Small file. Not big honking ones. And we're going to put this guy in. Because this thing will, the case, the fastener case will protect the rings. Though it is very rubbery, very silicone-y. So I may make my own, since their ring protectors are just a little slip of leather. Ooh, but it smells, if you're like me, you love this. I love certain smells, and few people still remember brand new shower curtains now. And that I adore. That and Lysol. So we'll just put a couple of each in there. And I've seen people use this and they attach their pen loop, but I don't think I'll do that. I have a lot of cardstock laying around. Look at that. Huh. Stationery at its best, I say. Put that in after I put the... What I'm going to do with this, I have not a clue. Not a clue. I do love that everything is packaged. Everything... Ooh, that comes off. Does that come off? No. It's perfect bound. Ooh, look at that. There's little dashes. And of course, every page is printed with the word plotter. And probably it's part number, yeah. 003, 003, M5, M5. We have some of those, and I'll put those back in a bit. I don't know if I'm going to get, I mean, I might. I'm pledging to myself not to treat this too special. Some plain. It opens. I don't want them sticking to each other. Yes, another piece of paper. Ooh, that's nice. A couple pieces of this. Oh, and the middles have a darker dot. Neat, neat. A couple pieces of this. And I'll probably use index cards in between everything. And I'll probably add more paper too. Lots of little stuff to make for this, because I did it for this guy. And here's the, where'd I put it? Oh yeah, there they are. I made this. Let's see if that fits in there. I'll put it in front, put it in the back. It's a bit clunky. Oh, look how precious. There's a lot of room in there. And they create quite a bit of bulk. So I can see why. I mean, already you can kind of feel it. I don't even know if you can see that. There's already bumps. But I don't know, for what you're getting, is it worth what you pay for it? I can't really judge. I mean, but the feel, I will say it's it is far superior for what I can source, and I barely. This one is also made out of the same stuff, but you know, I clip the corners, decorate it as I will with other stuff from other things I've gotten. I mean, this is this one definitely has a feel to it that is very special. And I've been wanting one, and yeah, that is thinned right there. And did they need to? I don't think so, because it still wants to stay open. I mean, my books don't stay open because I never trained them to, but they originally were flat. I do like the 10mm rings, because I think those are considered 15, and I have a hard time sourcing the set of 5. How is this attached? I can't really tell. They definitely apply some glue when they apply it. I see it goes through here to catch there, goes through there to catch there. Can't really tell. It might catch in the middle somewhere, but I think that's glue. I did see online you can get pockets you can stick to the side. I probably even have some somewhere in here, somewhere. So I'll have to see how I feel about that. I mean, I have to like it. Stationery, but when you finally get something you've been wanting for a while, it's, I don't know. But I finally have one, and this is the last splurge I'm going to do for a very long time. Incredibly long time. And both of these, I mean, you know the menu, and I found out to make a cap. I'm still glad I have that there. Just stick it in and then twist it a little and it'll stay. And I've noticed it does stay when you do that. But let's just say they don't publish that information. And I love the way this pen writes. Ooh, let's see. I mean, of course the plier paper is going to be. Now this is a wet fountain pen. It's still wet. No bleed through. So it's still wet. And not quite dry. But no bleed through. Let's try the Calicos. Calico Micron. Unipen. What else do I got in here? I know there's ink in this guy. I do have fine and ultra fine pens too, but they're in the big bag. I am happy to say that all these popped out and they will write. There we go. Oh, look at that. Nothing. Actually, I should have this on the other side of that, but is there any other? The one highlighter I still have. I don't think any of these are, the Micron should be safe, or the Uni. Yeah, Uni's safe. Oh, there is a little there, but I did lay it down pretty wet. What else can I try? Aha, some Mujis. I don't know if I should have used. Nope. I haven't used the black one yet. There's Muji. My favorite Muji. I think. Oh. Thicker than the other one. Well, the Muji did smear, but I mean that's a lot of pens to try. Found pens did incredibly well. They're not good for the juicy markers, but is markers really the goal for these guys? I don't know. Yeah, that's fun. I mean, my favorite one is the Penco with a juicy, you can see it in there, Soul 1.2 by Coeco. Yeah. Now I'm determined I'm going to have to use this every day to make it useful. So it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I've had this plotter, and I think I've come up with some solutions to how I'm going to keep it. I don't like I like a band around it, but I don't, skinnier bands I feel are going to, mark these in a way that I don't like. So I did get a keychain holder a while back. Hadn't figured out what I was going to do with it, and this is perfect. I'm going to put a little bit of bling at the end of this, another bead, because originally it had that bead. So I guess you could go like this, make it tight so you don't lose your keys. It had a key ring, which I took away. And I can always get another one of these if I wear it out. But I like how I can just put it on top of it and then tighten up the bead. And it's secure without pressing too hard. On the inside, I do have this. And made a little picture holder out of, so I got these from work. They're just plastic sleeves that we put the tags in. And they cut up nice and small. So I can stick a card in there. I stuck some 2x3 pictures in it. This is a piece of the box from my bookshop, as well as this piece. And I didn't stick with this, but I decorated with some stickers. I mean, it was already scalloped on the box. And this is for my sister. It's supposed to be a washi tape holder, but I do just like it. Now, when I punched the holes, originally, I punched where, like, if you can see this one, yeah, I did cut little cuts in it. This is from my Filofax punch. It's not very sharp. It's not even good at doing paper, even. So I used that as a template, and then I cleaned up the holes. I did it with that and with this one. But I did pick up it's a 3/8 inch hole punch, which is what the size is. And I used that hole punch for, you see how tiny those holes are? It's nice. Also for, you know, the picture holder. But originally, oh, come on. I used, and I'm glad I got this because I've been using it as a template for all the other pages. And then I got some Mylar paper that was pre-decorated, cut them out and punched them out. Those are sort of like my dividers between the different kinds of paper. Well, divider for first, and then originally this was here. This pen loop is still too tight for any of my pens to fit in, even my small, well, I don't want a really small fountain pen because I can't hold it, so it has to have some thickness to it. So I do this in my Filofax where it just clips in. This is so that I could use two of them, since I use the Filofax pen loop for a thinner pen, and this one doesn't fit, so I made, it's just a little piece of ultra suede glued onto index card. And that's what I did here, piece of ephemera. It's Wellesley College. I just glued it on there. And the goal is, if I can't get a pen to go into the loop, I can get a, see if this is not too big. Maybe, might be too big. It's not meant for this chunky guy, but, and sometimes it might not be appropriate for this guy because it's so tight, but, well, you get the gist. Maybe this one will go. I don't know why they're so tight. There we go. Because then it'll fit and I don't have to worry about it. And since I looped it with this, it holds it all together. I might deconstruct a bargain leather pen loop for the next iteration. This is called, I got glue all over the place, but I did wait for it to completely dry before I put it in. And then there's the blank paper with no lines or grid lines. There's another piece of vellum. There's a random sticker. This is a piece of paper that came with this is supposed to be, say, the back of your phone, but I like using them, you know, as a wallet. And this is the one that came with that, and I was thinking about making, just sticking it to that because it does fit, but it is a little chonky. Lastly, this is a Muji A5.
Correction,
an
A7.
Fit like that, but I was thinking, I'm not certain the Muji I mean, obviously I haven't used it yet because I have that kind of illness. I was looking for other notebooks that were easier to get because I can't get to Muji. Can't buy. I mean, this is less than $2, but you can't buy it. You can't just go to the store. So on Amazon, I found this, which is obviously too big. They're all supposed to be A7s, but obviously way bigger. Not appropriate. It happens to match the B7 I have. Yeah. Then I found it comes as an A. The Mini5 comes in an A7 Slim. And that fits my setup even better. I mean, that is so lovely. Now I just have to figure out what fountain pen will permanently live in here. Because before, of course, it's on this desk somewhere. Once I put it in here, which I doubt I did. Here it is. This was the pen I left in here. Good. It's got more of a springy clip. Ooh, what did I get on myself? I don't know. But it has a springier clip, so it should just fit right in there. There we go. Yeah, it floats around, but it's always supposed to be sort of tied in place. Oh, and then, you know, a bauble, ephemeral. The decoration my sister sent me a long time ago. And I haven't used it yet, but I do carry it around as an emotional support stationery. So I think I will get to use this. When? I don't know, but I do carry it with me. And I look forward to using it, or letting myself use it, as many people out there seem to have the same issue, so you'll understand. So, thank you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.